beast speaks, so you'd have to bring in the feral law, have you? The cretin's question crossed her lips and looked an air of aptitude.
Hey, now!
Well, Mayor Cecil will be happy to see the likes of a source hunter. Welcome to the Town Hall of Syseal.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer, huh? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Syseal, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Syseal through these... Oh, what? Oh, you mean Syseal? Very difficult times indeed, as though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't enough. We're also the undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such, sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Syseal. And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of Pergamon. What of what now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of... Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if... His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Syseal harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved, if you don't mind. The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the... Jake! Murdered? Oh, yes. Yes, now I recall. Indeed. I could hardly believe it myself. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit... suggestive. But I've never... An all-right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Syseal is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor. What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years those blasted skeletons have all but... Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if... you see... When a lady and a fellow find each other... Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the seventh sake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when... That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in? Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Syseal. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Please yourself. Let me know if you change your mind. You won't regret it. No, all my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
The lesser key of Salacandras. Ugh, what nonsense. Omnes autem mali daemones. What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have... Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken, for you hardly resemble the local fisher folk, which incident... No. A source hunter, that is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery, a chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no pleasure in the company of man. But it may just be to our mutual advantage to join forces nonetheless. Why, simply because you hunt Source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often both of these pests frequent the same shadowy pools of infamy. Now, I hate what I hunt, but I respect its cunning. Should I not, I'd have been decimated, body and soul, long since. This is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength in cunning, yes, but also in numbers. The calculus of wizardry I offer you, the might of the magician's mastermind. On one condition, that on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their propositions. Give me your word on this, and I'll weave you spells.
Third one gone. Shut so.
You speak before your turn. I, for one, am not ready to make that promise.
Oh, simple souls. Oh, doomed spirits. What tangled webs you'd weave. But I won't be a fly to be caught in them. Begone. Reflect. And if you should see the light, I will be here in the library. For now, you are not worthy of my devotion.
Teleron will have to pay yet another fine.
No,
The night
this isn't the
see-through
grimoire
eye.
I'm looking for.
Princess Buttercup.
Is
with
there
the
no
blushing
new book
bottom.
to be discovered in this library?
Esmeralda, in the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal. Be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc, after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he raised me like I was his own. This kindest of souls taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hold is yours to peruse and even take. The knight in
No,
see-through
this
armor.
isn't the grimoire
Princess
I'm looking
Buttercup
for.
with the blushing bottom.
The Encyclopedia Demonium.
Esmeralda does
I
have a
know it by
propensity for all
heart.
things naughty, hasn't she?
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I
Place this
know
book
it by
here.
heart.
A volume of poetry among novels? Urak. Mayhem.
The Source Hunter. Have you come to your senses? Have you changed? Why? Simply because you hunt now. This is a sentiment on one condition.
Very well. There will be no deals with demons.
Poetry among novels?
Agreed.
Urak.
Nothing good ever came from bargaining with those devils anyway.
Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery, into the depths where demons dance. Gladly shall I follow you into the abyss. Onward, blood and triumph await.
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she? Kajdinar. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to pay yet another fine. Cache d'Nor. The brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Celeron will have to pay yet another fine.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
A good day to you.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the team.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the sort... No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has Mendius at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here. You and I share the same passion. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The way...
And I can't say that I have. I'm content with what I have.
Well, don't quarrel about it on my account. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary.
Delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
You'll always stay menial with that attitude. Just what those trusted masters want.
You disagree with one another. But that proves you are firm-willed, that you have the minds of... And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab. Ah, the fabulous five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most... You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have... What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow. Sharp as a switchblade. Most. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship. To join a fraternity, a sorority, a commune. Of course, should you spread the word... Should you propagate the gospel of the fabulous... By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? Work hard. Fulfill contracts. Enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You... Of course, of course, of course. Oh.
Rather foolish to pass up on such a lucrative opportunity, don't you think? Listen, we the Terrific Two will soon become a one-man act if you don't join the Fabulous Five.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond land.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes. No better solution to the zombie problem than set a store out.
Very well, have it your way.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not... You found new recruits already? Efficient. Proactive. Oh, I like that. Send them... Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapon, one of them was a big lumbering apparatus. A frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed... Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and... How fares your first quest, hero and hunter? Fabulously exciting, I'll bet.
Heavenly herring! Delicious dogfish! Yours for a scratch dogfish!
Whatever happened to that troop of eager...
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have. Yes, she and I have a history. That's hardly a secret, and as easy as it would be to pin suspicions on Esmeralda or I assure you that the affair was never so steamy and sordid as the... Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. He had his interests, she had hers, and there was little passion left between them. Certainly not enough to fuel a murder. It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wish the man harm. I am the Duke of Ferrell, though I suppose my...
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Oh, my good man. Drink, you please.
Please do keep shouting. Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit up. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Sword. What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all! By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? Two Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious! Your guess is as good as mine, my newfound comrade. Here I stood upon this tiny vestige of space and time, and there you appeared. Quite good timing, by the by, because the ground here has been fast shrinking beneath my feet. Oh, but I suppose I should make a proper introduction. Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and hopefully all that is to be. What am I doing here? Attempting to avert disaster, of course. Tell me, friend, when I mentioned that this place is the end of time, did your heart quicken and your stomach drop? If not, they should have. Time ought to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But some show don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Might be quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go. It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant... You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence. Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you... It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here then. No longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one. Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagued your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain. After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side. You first, but don't dilly-dally. Yes, just as I hoped. There she is. There it is. Come, don't delay.
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable!
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane? A stone. So, it was a stone, Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, but yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do we...
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this Source Hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say. But I do believe Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this starts. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us. Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble, even this plane will...
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell. The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the... But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from... Off you go, then! You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But
like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot! Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing just like yourselves. Starstones are, from what I can gather though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handling the... We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save... Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you... In the ethereal threads of eternity, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand, except, it seems, you ask and I shall answer, if I can. I am the weaver of time, as I have told you. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is this. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiply. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Alas, the answers to those questions still... A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between... I believe that Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No.